we go. And good morning, everyone. Welcome into another show of the Student Athlete Awards program. Yeah, we're back. Short break. We had Washington Courthouse just a few minutes ago. On this program, we're going to be doing this male and female student athletes from Miami Trace and Greeneview. And then about 11:15, we're going to do the Star of the Game show, where we have about 4 young people that we'll be recognizing that were selected from the WCHC broadcast that we did a little bit earlier this spring. Nick Epifano is with us, owner-operator of the Epifano McDonald's restaurants, Fayette County, and also over in Jamestown as well. And the last time we talked about the new drinks that we're going to have modeled here.
There's 3 of the 6, okay? So
3 of the 6.
Maybe the next show we'll do the other 3.
Other 3, yes.
So, yeah,
and we're going to sample them here in just a few minutes.
These are what we call our crafted sodas, okay?
Oh, okay. Well, explain that to me.
So crafted soda, you know, we have the Orange Dream.
Yes.
The Sprite Berry Blast.
Okay.
And we have a Dirty Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
All right. And these are...
that even sounds naughty.
Yeah, yeah. These are drinks with, they have cold foam in them. I mean, they're delicious. I mean, you've got vanilla syrup in like the Orange Dream.
Uh-huh.
And it kind of reminds you of like an Orange Dreamsicle kind of taste and that kind of thing. The Dirty Dr. Peppers is really, you know, you would think, man, you know, cold foam in a soda like that, you know, but it's very good. And then the Sprite has a berry syrup in it with cold foam, and I mean they're fabulous.
All right.
So you ready to try one?
Yeah, let's try the orange here.
Try the orange. See what you think.
So what do I do? Just
put that. You got to flip that open. It's got a little tab on it.
Here.
And, here comes the foam coming out. They're building up foam.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
This will be a...
You're going to have to get me something to wipe this up.
We're going to need some napkins. This is going to be a nice blooper reel. The new lids, we're actually testing an order style lid that they're going to get rid of. The new lids will actually be open all the time, so you don't have that foam situation. So, what do you think?
It's good.
It looks good on you, too.
Yeah, it's all over my shirt. Oh, well.
What do you think?
It's good.
Yeah, pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. Ron's gonna
go say, Ronnie, give me some stuff here so I can wipe this up.
Thank you, Ron. Yeah, we'll appreciate that.
Man.
But yeah, you know, during our testing, we found this out that you had to have an open lid, and that's why we have that set like that. So these are unfortunately still some of the other lids that they've got us testing here, but we'll be out of these, and there'll be a new lid that stays open all the time. Matter of fact, when we go delivery, there's a sticker that goes over the lid.
Yeah.
So you know, but you know.
I think part of the problem is I squeezed it before.
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to squeeze them.
Well, I didn't know that. This is live, you know. You just take your chances and all that stuff.
We can tell you though, even though that little escapade happened, they're very good. They are. I'm not going to open a Sprite Berry Blast because it's probably built up some pressure. But these are 3. These are 3 of the drinks that we currently have, and then we have some refreshers, and we'll probably do this on the next show. The refreshers don't really build up pressure like that, but we have a strawberry watermelon refresher. We got a mango pineapple refresher.
Ooh,
it actually has mini
good.
bobas in it, which is pretty good. And then we have a blackberry passion fruit refresher. Very good. We make these in-house. These aren't like pre-made items. We've got people back there, our own baristas, and they're mixing these things up.
Really?
Tons of them every day, and making these all handcrafted beverages for you. And this is something that you know, one of the unique things about McDonald's. Some of you may have heard about a venture that they did a couple years ago with a restaurant chain called Cosmics, where McDonald's went out and built restaurants, and they were beverage-based restaurants. They did have food and some sweet goods and other things with it, but it was mostly a beverage business, and they built several units, put them in some different places in the country, and they tested these drinks to see how they would do, and they had a whole wide variety. There's so many drinks compared to what we have right now, and they took those learnings And after they found out, what sold well and what they thought would work well in McDonald's, and they actually closed all those restaurants down.
Really?
And brought this to McDonald's. So it shows you the commitment of McDonald's Corporation, the owner-operators that work in McDonald's, the leadership within McDonald's, that millions and millions of dollars spent to try to bring a product to the customers that they enjoy and like and is relevant. Like we talked in the first show, the relevancy of the menu and how customers want to order, where they want to order, what time of day they want to order, get their products, get their food. McDonald's is always working hard to establish that, and they spend a lot of money on R&D and those kind of things to do this. So this is one of those great products that they've worked with and tested and know what works, and that's why that we should have had the other lid on. But
yes.
But you see, it's real.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about the cold foam is it's not some manufactured cold foam that's not real. I mean, it's really good. It tastes good, and you can see that it builds up a little pressure in there.
Yeah. Don't squeeze it.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a mess on your hands.
We're really excited to have these drinks and be out there and be serving these to our customers, and the feedback that we're getting is great. And probably these are some of the favorites. The Berry Blast, you'll see a lot of people getting the Sprite Berry Blast. It's just got a great flavor, crisp, with the berry and the Sprite in there. It's a great product. And then the refreshers are amazing too. So
all right,
we'll try those next show.
Yeah, we'll try those on the next show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some mini bobas. Have you ever had a mini boba? I don't think you have. So he doesn't even know what that is.
I don't even know what it is, to be honest with you.
It's not something off Star Wars or something.
Oh, okay. Well, I mentioned before, this is just one along the lines of the many different products that the McDonald's restaurants, corporate-wise as well as locally, presents. And, there's a lot of years of research that goes into this. They just don't say, well, let's just do this today, and then bang, it's out. You have misses and you have success and stuff, and we believe this is going to be a great success for people. And to be honest with you, this is something that I think sometimes as an owner-operator, you've known this thing is coming down the pike for quite a while now.
Sure.
'Cause I know you've told me when we were doing shows and stuff, hey, you won't believe what's going to be coming down next year or something like that. That's like the McRib sandwich.
Yeah.
We talked about that for 2 years, I believe, before I actually went. So there is a lot of research that goes in, but again, it's to meet the needs of the consumer. And once that's done, we meet those needs, people come to McDonald's, and they come around here 24/7, in fact.
Yeah, Leesburg Avenue is open 24/7, so you come through the drive-through and 24/7 there, and these drinks are available 24/7. But yeah, there's stuff in the works right now that we can't talk about. We have NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, we have to sign and those kind of things, because we're always working on what's next. It's kind of like when they're evolving automobiles. They're working on 2 years out on the next next versions of the whatever automobile, and that's how McDonald's is, to stay relevant and really make sure we're always there for the customer the way that they want us. And the other thing too is we're always listening, like snack wrap. If you remember, we had snack wraps a long time ago. Mm-hmm. We downsized the menu, got rid of those. Customers continued to ask for that. We brought them back, and they're here again. And like we said earlier, there's been a lot of things that we've tested in McDonald's that may have only ran for a few years, like pizza, toasted deli subs. Some of those things that we did in the past. We've done a lot of different things, and there's been different areas of the country and the world that have tested products, and that's why you see a different menu in different parts of the world. Mm-hmm. So it's more relevant to that consumer base. But you can still get a Big Mac in China. You can still get a Big Mac in Russia. Wherever there's a McDonald's restaurant, you still have the core items, but then you have some of the other items out there also.
All right. So keep that in mind when you come to your Epifano McDonald's restaurants. Again, 4 locations, 3 here in Fayette County, and of course over in Jamestown.
So let's talk about today real quick, can we?
Yeah.
I mean, we mentioned this earlier, student-athlete show. I know we're getting behind here, but it's just a blessing that Randy and I can work together and do this. We've enjoyed this for over 20 years now, being able to celebrate the success of all these folks that we're going to talk to today. And, you know, I thank you, the customer, for giving us the opportunity to be able to do this by coming in our McDonald's and patronizing them. You are a partner with us, and we're going to reinvest a portion of that back in the community, the money you spend to do things like this, and scholarships and the other things that we give back in the community to some of the Hands of Christ ministry, all the different places that we do the Y. I mean, there's several. I can't list them all. Humane Society, but you know, we try to spread it out there the best we can to try to help not only the schools but some of these nonprofit organizations out there also. And we just thank you for, you know, giving us the opportunity to do that. And I thank our employees, because they're all working hard to give us this opportunity to do this, and we just enjoy it. I mean, it's a blessing that we get to do it, and we thank you for that.
Yeah, it's a win-win situation. When you spend your dollars with McDonald's, you in turn are reinvesting back into your community. And as Nick mentioned before, him and his family is able to give back to the community what you've blessed them with. So we hope that once again, when it comes to whatever your needs are for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or whatever, 24 hours and 7 days a week, as
Delivery,
mentioned.
mobile, whatever.
Yeah,
However
mobile.
you want it, we're going to try to get it there.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Someday we'll be delivering in space.
I don't know if I'll be around for that, but you know, you never know. It all depends what happens in the next couple of years, right?
Yeah, you never know.
All right. Well, anyway, we're going to have some students visit with us, their coaches, so we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get started off with Miami Trace and their student athletes. So stay with us right here on the Epifano Sports Network.
Snack Wrap's back, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy ranch, or spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it, crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack Wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in and you're never looking back.
Here we go.
All right, we're back here now. We have 4 young people and 4 coaches going to be our special guests for the next 45 minutes or so on the program. So we hope you enjoy it. First of all, we're going to talk to Bella Shaw, who is a member of the track and field. Seems like track and field is a big thing today for some reason, and we're glad to have her with us. Bella's a senior?
Yes.
Okay. Is your sister on the track team too?
Yes, I have a twin sister.
You have a twin sister?
Yes, I have a twin sister.
Ava, right?
Yes.
Okay. I saw that on the breakdown with the FAC things, and I was typing it up, and I thought, Ava, I bet that's a younger sister.
Twin.
A twin?
Yes.
How's that been? Does the coach mix you guys up every once in a while?
Well, actually, she's a distance runner, and I'm a sprinter.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
we're polar opposites.
really?
Yeah, so we don't look the same either. She has brown hair, so
Oh.
we don't look similar, but we have ran a lot of 4x4s together and stuff. We ran some relays together.
How does your parents react to all that?
I think
But now
they
they're
love
used to it?
They love it. They eat it up. They love taking pictures of us running together. They love it. They love it so much.
Oh, my goodness. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. How things in the academic field, first of all. some of your courses you're taking, things like that?
Yes, so I'm in National Honor Society. I'm sure you've heard that before.
Yes.
A lot of people are in that in Miami Trace. They test us on our character and our GPA. I'm also in a lot of college courses. I take Intro to Ethics. I've taken Intro to Art. I'm just kind of getting like my college courses out of the way, like the gen eds. I also take anatomy in high school.
Okay.
I'm in a lot of advanced classes. I'm also in advanced stats. Yeah.
So what are you planning on studying?
I plan on going into business. I thought about doing risk management, but I'm kind of like undecided a little bit, but I
Okay.
do want to go into something business related.
Have you decided where you want to go, or?
Ohio University
Really?
in Athens.
Down at Athens?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Wild time down there. Be careful now, okay?
My older sister goes there. It's a lot.
Oh, your older sister goes?
Yes, yes.
Oh my goodness. Well, then you better not let her corrupt you, okay?
Oh, no, she won't.
Okay.
Trust me.
All right. What are some of the track events you run in?
I run a lot of 100s and 200s. I run like the 4x100 relay, the 4x200 relay, and the open 100. That's the main 3 events I've been doing this year.
Okay. Now, explain for the average guy or girl or mom or dad or grandparents that might be watching this show, what's 100, what's a 200? I mean, you got to basically
Yes,
track.
yes.
Tell us how it works.
So the 100 is a straightaway, so that's about the length of a football field.
Okay.
Close to the length of a football field. A 200, if you're looking at a track, is the curve and the straight.
Okay.
And the relays is, I run the first leg, so I start it.
Okay.
So I'll get in those blocks and be down on my hands and knees.
Yeah.
And I'll start it, and I'll run a 100, like run a real curve, and then I'll hand off the baton.
Okay.
And then we'll run the rest of the race with 3 other girls.
All right. So the whole, if you go around the football field, it's the 400. Altogether?
Probably around that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So when we've had a couple of people talked about the 1600, that means the guy go around 4 times.
Yes.
3200. 8 times.
Yeah.
Phew, I'm tired just thinking about it. As you mentioned before, you are a member of the National Honor Society, members Fellowship Christian Athletes.
Yes.
Also, I've got you down here that you in the Spanish club.
Yes.
Can you say anything Spanish
See,
or not?
I'm very good at writing it. I'm not very good at saying things in Spanish. I'm working on it though. I'm doing my best.
I went to Honduras.
Getting better.
I went to Honduras many years ago. The only thing I could say in Spanish is hola, and that's it. And I had to get up and give a speech at the school.
It's a great starting
They
point.
had to have translation for me, to say the least. So anyway, all right. So you say you're going to study again? I'm sorry. What did you say?
At OU for business.
Oh,
so-
business. Okay.
Yes.
What drew you to that area?
I would say my dad. My dad has his own business. He has for years, since I was like probably 8. For
Okay.
As long as I can remember, he has a concrete business.
Okay.
He also works in Columbus. He tells us a lot about it, and honestly, I find it really interesting.
Okay, good. So math skills and all that stuff is things you want to learn, all that.
Yeah.
Okay, now being a senior, you've got districts coming up
Yes.
pretty soon here. Has coach pretty much said, okay, you're going to do this, this, and this races,
Yes.
or are you going to, the day of the event, you'll find out?
They actually told me yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I will be running the same as I usually do, the 100-meter dash, the 4x2, and the 4x1.
Okay.
So 2 relays and 1 open on my own.
All right, and for folks to quickly understand this, you don't run everything all necessarily in one day. I mean, there's some where you have to qualify, right?
Yes. So Monday we run what they call prelims. So we have to get top 8 in each of those events.
Okay.
So the relays also have prelims, which is not very common in most, like at the FAC we had prelims, but not in the relays because there wasn't enough people. But
Okay.
in districts we will, so that's going to be a fight. So it's
All
gonna be
right.
fun.
So you're going to be challenged to say the least.
Yes.
Now, are you done completely with school? All your
I
testing?
am actually. My last day was on Friday.
Okay. So when's graduation?
May 22nd, so next Friday, this coming Friday.
Okay, this is going to be a little bit different because usually when they've had graduations, if I remember the past, Miami Trace usually is at the districts on a Friday.
Yes.
And some of the kids can't get to the graduation because they're running races.
Yes.
So it's different this year.
Yes, we got
Yeah.
lucky because when it was Division I districts, they had it on the same day as graduation. So if you did make it out of prelims, you would be able to actually like have the honor of competing at D1 districts, but most people couldn't go because they wanted to walk across. So you would have to decide, would you want to graduate and have your coach hand you your diploma on the field,
Wow.
or if you wanted to run. So
Yeah.
we dropped divisions, so now it's different this time.
Well, the thing is, you got to remember, Nick, not all schools are going to have graduation at the same time as the district meets, so they got to just give to everybody. I mean, I've seen some kids from Miami Trace that the Coach Knowles would give them their diploma on the track
Yes.
the night of the event. So
It's crazy.
it's kind of nice that the schedule's worked out now
Yes.
that you can.
I'm very,
can be
very
part.
grateful. This
Okay.
is my senior year.
So what are you going to do during the summer?
So
Run?
yeah, I mean, I would like to try to stay in shape. I want to try to join some club teams maybe for at Ohio University for fun.
Okay.
I like playing basketball too, so I might try that.
Well, I'm going to say you got a lot of hills down there, so you can do a lot of running
Yeah, for sure.
once you get started. Well, Bella, congratulations. You're the Miami Trace female student athlete for this year. Wish you the best of luck at OU. Good luck at the districts. We'll kind of keep an eye on see how you do, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Tell your sister we said hi as well.
I will.
Make sure I remember which is which. All right, we'll take a break. We'll talk to Coach Knowles right after this. With us now is the head coach of Miami Trace track program, Brent Knowles, who's been with us several times. I remember when you brought your baby with you one time.
She's not a baby anymore.
How old is she?
Sophomore.
What?
Yes, I know.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Sophomore in high school?
Sophomore in high school. She's running for Cedarville, so I get all kinds of track meets in every week between Miami Trace, and then I go watch her, and so it's a spring season. It's track meets every night.
Wow, I really do feel old now. I remember you had to sit her on her lap and everything and
Yep.
tried to do the show, and she kept saying, Mike, or something like that. It was unreal. Tell us about this year's team, especially your girls squad. I mean, they have just been, some of your relay teams have been setting all kinds of records.
Yeah, it's I can't even speak highly enough of the things that our whole track team has done, both
Yeah.
boys and girls. But our girls team has broke multiple records this year. In fact, we broke all 4 relay records this year. So 4x1, 4x2, 4x4, 4x8.
Wow.
So it's a mix of sprinters and mid-distance and longer distance, and it's really across the board. We broke our shuttle hurdles relay, our open 100, our open 200, our open 400. I mean, we've tied the high jump record. We've tied the pole vault record. These girls are just phenomenal. And, on the guys' side, I've never seen anything like what I witnessed this past week at the conference meet, at the FAC meet, which we were glad to host at our place.
Yeah.
But after day one, our boys were sitting down in 5th or 6th place. And they dug and fought all the way back to get a runner-up finish.
Wow.
They started out with 17 points, and we finished with 122.
Oh, my goodness.
And the girls just kind of really stepped up and dominated it and won with 197 points. That's the largest margin of victory I remember in recent history at the FAC meet.
Yeah, I could say it was like about an 80-point difference
Yeah.
with him, and what Hillsborough I think was second.
Yes.
So that's phenomenal. What makes these kids so special?
Number one is their work ethic, their desire. They want to be good. They want to do things the right way. We preach that all the time. Anything you do in life, you do it the right way. You're 100% in. You either do or you don't. There is no try. You either do it or you don't do it. And they show up every day, and they carry that attitude with them to the practice. They don't complain. They do what needs to be done. And as a result, they see a lot of success, and they see the results from their hard work.
Over the years, you've had so many talented young runners at Miami Trace. Some of them even gone on to college and participated in things like this. So obviously, just listening to you here just for the last few minutes, it's not about racing. It's life.
It is life.
And it's trying to instill that into the kids. You were an athlete yourself and things like that. So is that some of the things that you've learned to adapt to the kids now as coaching? It's about life.
It is. And as a coach, you're always evolving and you're always learning. And so I look back, I reflect on some of the things that I learned from my coaches growing up. I learned from some of the other coaches that I've coached under.
Yeah.
Coaching football, I've coached with 2 coaches that were in the Hall of Fame, in the High School Hall of Fame now. And I've learned a lot from these different people and mentors. And I truly believe that one of the most important things with coaching is that with old Woody Hayes, you win with people. And the more you surround yourself with good quality coaches, that makes me a better coach because I want to make sure that I am impressing them, that I know what I'm doing, and I pass that on to the kids. And again, it's about life lessons. It's about being the best brother or sister you can be, the best boyfriend or girlfriend you can be. It's the best employee you can be, the best student you can be, the best teammate you can be. Don't let your teammate down.
We mentioned before, talking basically with Bella a little bit about it, the track now is going to 5 divisions, so things have changed a little bit. You don't have to worry about giving the college or a high school diploma to somebody on the track now anymore. But when you guys will be running, and where are you going to be running at?
So we are in Division 2. We're running in the Southeast District, which is at Marietta College.
Okay.
Not very ideal. I mean, it's a 3-hour bus ride, but we're going to do it, and we're going to show up. And we tend to compete really well at Marietta. We've been there. We went there last year, and then we were there about 5 or 6 years ago for a couple of years.
Okay.
So our goal is to go down there and represent Miami Trace, and we run the prelims on Monday. Then we go back on Thursday for the finals. So, like you said, no graduation to contend with, which is a positive. It was a unique situation, but it was an awful decision for those kids to have to make. Go through that. That's terrible for a kid to have to make a decision.
Have to make a decision like that.
But we don't have to worry about that. So we're excited, and we're ready to see what they can do on Monday and Thursday.
All right, great. Well, good luck to you. We'll be following you guys along the way. Hopefully we'll get a couple of kids up in the state down the road as well.
Great. Thank you very much.
All right, Brent Knowles, the head track coach from Miami Trace. We'll talk a little tennis right after this here on the Epifano Sports Network.
Thank you very much.
Buddy. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Slade.
Slade?
Yeah, tennis.
Slade?
Sorry. Thank you. You too. Appreciate it.
Get a drink or anything?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just tell them you were on the show.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Slade, how you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Is it Strider? Yeah.
That's all the way up to stay close.
All right.
It doesn't have to stay close, unless you guys, I mean,
Yeah, just keep that on the table. He'll pick you up.
All right.
have you done this before? Interview?
No, this show he hasn't.
So you'll either look at these cameras or conversation when we're done, we just sit there and smile.
Just for you.
There's a delay, so that's what we do that.
Snack it,
When we get ready to start, I'll go like that. And that means
unwrap it, crunching and munching. Can't stop the tapping. Snack it, wrap back. It's the tasty attack. One bite in, and you're never looking back.
here we go.
Where are you planning on going?
University of Cincinnati.
Oh, you're going to UC. You're going to be an engineer?
I'm going to major in IT.
IT, okay. Well, it's either engineering or IT. It's one of the two. That's the two fields we get kids that come and go to UC. It's one of those. That's why I stuck with engineering. I thought that was the best jam. But IT's about the same thing almost. You have just different wiring and stuff like that you got to look at a little bit, I guess. What about IT attracted you?
Well, if I'm being honest, it does have a nice pay.
Yeah.
But I've had some friends and I've had some conversations with people. You know, they really enjoy the field, and it's something that I like to experiment myself with.
Okay. When you get a chance to go onto the tennis courts and stuff, you was 4 years player. You started 3 years. What are some? If you remember, do you remember a match or something that maybe kind of sticks in your mind? You thought, oh man, I got this one.
Oh, yeah. we had a match. It was against Washington Courthouse.
Okay.
It was me and my doubles partner Joe Reinfeld.
Okay.
And it was just we saw a competition, and we knew precisely what it was going to be like, and it was trying to think. Apologies. I'm overthinking it right now. But we knew to go in with a calm head, because we knew if we overreacted, we were going to essentially just lose our match. So we remember to, stay cool, think positive,
Right.
and just kill them with kindness.
Okay. And it worked.
It worked.
All right, good. Now, you talked about playing in doubles, but mostly you was singles. Is that right? Or did you play doubles again this year?
I played doubles my entire years throughout tennis, but I did experiment a little with singles this year.
Okay, so I know that I looked at the brackets when you guys went to Centerville.
Yep.
So you played doubles in that as well then. Okay. So I thought sometimes tennis coaches will take players that are singles and will double up and have doubles and stuff, but you're saying basically you played doubles most of your career.
Yes.
Okay. Who'd you play with this year?
Doubles, I've played with Joe Reinfeld and Holton Pepper.
Okay. Looking at your team and stuff, and I think people don't realize it sometimes, then you have some girls that also play
Yes,
on
we
your
do.
team?
Yes, we do. So the reason behind that is a lot of these girls, they had sports in the fall. Like they all played soccer, so they couldn't have a chance to join girls tennis.
Okay.
So we brought them into boys tennis.
Okay, that's good. And some of them did very well, if I remember correctly. All right, so now that you got your senior year out of the way, unfortunately you didn't get a chance to get past in the tournament in the sectionals. So what are you going to do during the summer months getting ready to go to UC?
I just plan to just work so I can have like enough money so I can pay for college.
Okay, well that's a good idea. That's a real good idea because it's going to be expensive to say the least.
Yeah.
Well, again, congratulations. You are the Miami Trace Male Spring Sports Student Athlete. We appreciate you coming out and talking to us today. Wish you the best at UC, IT work. Who knows? Nick may have to have somebody come work on a computer one of these days. You never know. He's the IT guy too, so maybe you guys can get your head together and work on some stuff, all right? But we appreciate you coming up, Slate. Appreciate it. We'll talk to his tennis coach right after this here on the Epifano Sports Network. All right, we're back here now. Coach VD,
VG.
VG,
Yep.
Stephen Van
Gorp.
Gorp.
Yep.
That's a
RP or
Yep. GORP. Yeah.
that's a very unusual name.
It's Dutch.
Uh-huh.
It's Dutch. Yep. Ancestors came over from the Netherlands.
Is that right?
Yes.
What part of the state are you from? Or are you from Ohio?
Well, I'm originally from Iowa. So my
Really?
ancestors settled in Iowa, and then I moved to Courthouse 3 years ago. So
Okay,
Yep.
so you're relatively new to this area.
Yes.
How long you?
I feel like I drove 9.5 hours to move to Iowa. Ohio and Iowa are very similar, so
Oh yeah.
not much change.
No,
Other than
no.
professional sports teams.
What drew you to want to teach at Miami Trace?
Well, my wife worked at Vermeer corporate in Iowa, and then she was working with the dealerships, and so she got picked up by Vermeer Heartland
Okay.
in Courthouse, and then when we moved, we found a job at Miami Trace. So,
All right. Let's talk about tennis.
All right.
How long have you been coaching?
well, this is my first year here at Courthouse, but I've coached 3 years of girls in Iowa and 6 years of boys in Iowa.
All right, so you got quite experience as far as
Yep.
working with this group this year. Were you surprised? I'm not trying to belabor the point, but the
Yep.
fact, Slade even mentioned a little bit, girls can play with on the
Yeah.
boys' team as
Yeah.
well because maybe they're playing fall sports and stuff.
Yep.
Is that different in Iowa?
There were some teams that had girls on their team, but they were pretty segregated, girls, boys in Iowa. There's a lot more kind of crossover, and so there are a lot of students that would play multiple sports.
Okay.
Kids here, I feel like, kind of tend to find their sport and then kind of stay with it. So I don't feel like there's too many that go 2 sports in one season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Tell us a little bit about this year's team. How did you do?
Well, we did well. It was a rebuilding year. Last year, we did not do too hot in conference. We went 0-8, so we didn't win a conference match. But it was very much a rebuilding year. And again, it was my first year, so I had to do a good amount of recruiting as well. But I ended up moving from, I want to say I might have had 4, maybe 5 returners, and we got the team up to 11.
Well, that's good.
And we were pretty split 50-50. I think I had 5 girls and 6 boys. But we did really well. We were 3rd in conference overall. We had about a 500 season, so not bad, but good for rebuilding.
What's your philosophy when it comes to tennis?
Ooh, I would say that's a good question. I thoroughly enjoy the game, and I would say just the effort of having fun and wanting to get better would be my big piece. But I like to have the kids excel in kind of all areas. With tennis players, many of them are very well-rounded already. A lot of them are in the musical, like Slade, or just have that musical ability, band, choir, jazz band, all that kind of stuff. Usually very highly excelled in academics, and then also sports. So trying to find that balance, but they already kind of have that individual mindset of trying to excel. So just trying to push them in that ability to make them better tennis players, but also having fun at the same time.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up about Slade. That was one thing I wrote down, and he's involved in the music department and stuff, and I forgot to ask him about it.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that he's using his talents in all kinds of different areas and stuff
yeah.
like that. Now, since this is your first year and stuff, do you have plans what you're going to try to do with the summer? Are you going to try to do camps or what?
I have
What's the
some
deal?
kids, doing some tournaments. There's some tournaments in Cincinnati, Dayton, Columbus area, so I'm going to have a couple kids do some of those tournaments, but I have not quite scheduled a camp yet. I have 3 kids under 4 at home. So
my
last
goodness.
year, I got 2 twin 2-year-olds.
Oh my goodness!
So last year, the position opened to coach, and
Yeah.
I of course looked at my wife and said, "The tennis coach is open," and she kind of looked at me like, "What are you asking me right now?" So we decided to take last year off, and I actually had Coach Fondale, who's a wrestling coach at Trace, take it for one season.
That's what I thought.
And I kind of promised him. I said, "If you take it for one season, I'll take it next year." And kind of fill your shoes, but that way we can kind of hang where we were at.
Yeah.
And he did do a great job. He kept the players out and motivated, which was good. But yeah, so I don't quite have camps. I would love to gear that up because again, trying to start lower at those middle school, upper elementary areas is really good for that.
When you have a chance to have the talent you had this year, it seems like, basically talking to you, the kids got better as they played and stuff like
Very
that.
much so, yeah.
When you look at what you have coming back, what do you feel will be your strengths?
We have a good core group coming back. Again, I have 4 seniors. Slade's the only boy senior. Then I have 3 girl seniors, but all 4 of those kids have played a varsity spot for me in the last 2 years. So we have some big shoes to fill, especially in those girls spots. Again, tennis is a very mental game. A lot of times you're out there by yourself if you're not playing doubles, obviously.
Right.
And I really wish I could take some of those girls' brains and put them in the boys' body, because the girls tend to stay even keel very much so.
Yeah.
So for that mental piece, it's going to be tough losing some of those girls. And again, Slade is 6'6", so he's going to be tough to replace at the net. He put the ball away a lot at the net.
I was saying, I knew he was tall, but I know 6'6".
Gearing up for those doubles
Wow.
teams, that is big, and that's what Slade played for me most of the time. He actually did upset our number 1 at the beginning of the season. He played a couple matches in singles, but doubles is where he likes to play.
Yeah.
So transitioning that is going to be difficult. But I'm pretty optimistic. I got a lot of kids. Again, our season ended. We had sectionals on Tuesday. And going home, I've seen kids play in 3 out of the last 4 days at the courts. So we're gearing up that program, and I'm excited for the next couple of years.
All right. Well, Coach, we appreciate you stopping in today.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you. Hopefully, maybe we'll have some more of your players over the next couple of years.
I hope so.
Be picked out as a male student athlete award winner. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. So with that, we're going to take a break. We're going to talk to some folks from Greeneview. So stay with us right here on the Epifano Sports Network. All right, we're back here now. We're going to, for Miami Trace student athletes, to Greeneview. Maya Simpson's with us right now. Maya is a repeat winner. She's won twice this year. She said this is her 4th time. You're getting close to a record. I think we have 2 kids we had Tanner the Master from Washington Courthouse, was on 4 times in his career. And the girl was volleyball. I can't remember. I forgot her name right off the bat. I'll have to look that up. Butts, the girl. So you are among a very rare group of being multi-talented and multi-named for the different sports you're in. We're going to talk softball. We're not going to talk about soccer.
Okay.
Even though I know that's your sport.
It's okay.
What's it like playing for your dad?
It's definitely challenging at some points, but I really do enjoy it. I'm going to miss it a lot.
When you look at your stats and stuff, you know, I've done some research and, you know, I mean, you're first in the league in RBIs. You're hitting over 600, which is absolutely ridiculous and sick. Nobody should be hitting 600. What's the key to your success as far as being able to hit high percentage and all that?
I just go in the box thinking I'm going to hit it, not that I'm going to just not. So it's the mentality, I think. Just they're going to go in and hit it.
Do you get that from participating in other sports?
I mean, I definitely think I do, especially mentally in soccer too. I definitely think it is a mental part.
What are some of the academic activities you're involved with, classes and stuff?
In National Honor Society, I take pre-AP calculus, and then I take CCP.
What?
College Credit Plus. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like it goes through a college, so it counts as college credits.
Okay.
But you can take it in high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, these kids are smart. I mean, I should have somebody else interview you guys, 'cause you guys are all smarter than me, I tell you. It's ridiculous. When you look at your high school career, because you're a senior, you're done.
I am. Almost.
You're not done playing.
Not done playing. But
Not done
yeah.
playing. We'll talk about that in a second. So when do you graduate?
I graduated last night.
You had graduated too?
I did.
I know Greeneview McLean had graduation. You guys had graduation last night?
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Yes.
That's unbelievable.
Too, isn't it, from with everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Memorial Day.
Definitely.
Yeah. That was one of the reasons that, last year you got picked, but we couldn't get the show on.
Yeah,
because
right.
some kids are out playing summer ball or vacations and stuff, so we didn't get a chance to do that. So I'm glad we were able to get you on the show this year. Now, where are you going to school at? Cedarville?
Yes.
And you're going to play soccer?
Yes.
All right. Well, I got that part down all right. I can't read my notes, but I remember Cedarville and soccer. What is it about going to Cedarville that attracted you to want to be there and the program and things like that?
It was just the atmosphere. The coaches were great. The players seemed great. That's such a great record and season last year. So I think that's really just my decision why I wanted to go there.
Now that talk a little bit about softball. You guys pulled one out the other night in tournament. Tell us a little bit about that one.
We did. It was definitely a close game. Probably should have won a little bit more, but we ended up coming out a bit. So.
You ended up winning what?
6-5.
6-5. And you scored. Somebody scored the winning run in the last bat.
The very last inning. Yep.
So it was a walk-off win.
It was a walk-off win.
Wow. So who you play now?
Miami East.
And where would that be at?
Miami East.
Oh, you got to go there.
Yep.
Okay. Well, see, basketball and football, they all play at neutral stuff, so that's a little different with the leagues and stuff this year. All right. So if you win there, where you go there?
Not sure.
Not sure yet.
It depends who wins the other game too. So.
One game at a time, right?
One game at a time.
Good philosophy, young lady. Good philosophy. All right. What kind of GPA you have?
I have a 4.0 right now.
So you what? Valedictorian?
I'm not valedictorian.
Really?
No, we have a really smart class, so.
Really? Mm-hmm. Where do you rank? Do you remember?
I'm not sure. Not sure.
You just know you got a 4 point?
That's all I know.
You're happy with that, right?
I'm fine with that.
You're about done with school.
I'm done.
Oh, wow. Unbelievable. 4 points. That's pretty phenomenal, to be honest with you. So now that you know what you're going to do with college and stuff like that, what areas do you want to be in? I don't know if I asked you that or not.
For college, like my major?
Yeah.
I'm nursing.
Nursing?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So are you going to take off with that into maybe some specific type of nursing?
Mm-hmm. I'm just not sure what that specific type is yet.
Okay. So never know. Nick, someday we may see this young lady waiting on us as a nurse. We're getting old, man. You never know. Just have to wait and see. Well, congratulations. We're glad to get you back and winning for another spring sports student athlete award winner. And best of luck at Cedarville. We'll keep an eye out on how you're doing on the college.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm telling you, it's unbelievable how these kids continue to play sports. I know your dad went to college and played sports. Has he come talk to you about, the demands are going to be on you?
It's going to be on me, yeah.
So what are you going to study first and then do it, or it all depends what they're going to do?
It's going to depend.
Yeah, if you got a 3 o'clock practice, you got class till 2:30. It's kind of hard, right?
It's going to be hard, but it'll be worth it.
All right, good enough. Well, congratulations, Maya. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Nice to talk to you again. We'll
Thank
take a break. We'll talk to her coach right after this. All right, this guy's face looks a little familiar. Looks like the young lady that was before him. Yeah, it's his daughter. We're talking now with Matt Simpson, who's the girls softball coach for Greeneview. I was just looking at your things. You are in education
Yes, sir.
You are a middle school principal?
No.
No?
I'm a middle school health and physical education teacher.
Oh, okay.
My wife is the middle school principal.
Oh, your wife's
The middle school principal.
middle school principal.
Yes.
So education is definitely a very big part raising your daughter and your kids, right?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Wow.
Definitely. Very, very big part of our family, education.
Unbelievable. So you're not all that shocked that she's going to college and participate in sports and with her grades and all that stuff, right?
No. Playing in college has definitely been one of her goals from the beginning. We didn't even have to really discuss it with her. She just kind of always set that goal early on, and she's really worked hard over the years to get there.
All right, great. You guys have had a great season so far.
Yes.
You're not done yet.
Not yet.
We'll talk about that in a few seconds.
Sure.
You took on Miami Trace a couple of weeks ago. That's where we saw you the first time.
Yes, sir.
I told Nick, I said, here comes this guy. I knew he looked familiar a little bit. He said, "Hey, Randy, how you doing?" I thought, how's he know who I am? He said, "I'm Maya's dad." I said, "Okay, I know who you are then." She's been on the program several times and stuff.
Sure.
But tell us a little bit about the season up to this point. What, 18, 19 wins?
18 wins right now. It's been a great season. 18 wins, which right now, that is the most wins that Greeneview's had since 1985.
Really?
Yeah, so we're definitely off to a great start, really good season. We had a really good streak at the beginning. We won a lot of games, and we kind of went into a little bit of a lull for a couple games, but then we kind of made a goal for ourselves after the West Jefferson game. Let's say we're going to win out, and so far we've met that goal to this point. We've won out, won our first tournament game against Preble Shawnee last week, and we're on to play Miami East on Monday. Miami East.
Tell us a little bit about the game that you just played, how that developed, because I talked briefly with Maya. You guys kind of won there at the end.
Yeah, we started off strong, and we decided in the middle of the game to make it interesting and to give them more than 3 outs per inning, and kind of got us on our heels a little bit, and they had some timely hitting. They got them back in the game. Looked at the girls. I said, "You guys have been here before. Let's get this done," and they did it. They came back at the end. We had a triple, and then had a runner on third with a tie score, and we had another girl who got the sacrifice fly, and that got the win.
Wow.
So
Walk-off win.
Walk-off win.
Like this.
Yes, it was. Yes, we do.
It'll make you have gray hair, but
no hair.
No hair.
No hair.
What made this year special, especially with Maya being part of the team?
Yeah. I didn't coming into the season. I did not know that I was going to be the head coach. Unfortunately, the head coach, Chris Reno, had been there for a few years, and unfortunately, he had to relocate for work.
Oh, okay.
He had done a really good job getting to the teams to where they were.
Okay.
So I came into the job. Found me an assistant coach who does really good with girls. He's actually was Maya's soccer assistant coach.
Oh, okay.
And he's done really well with them. So coming into the season, I knew we had some good potential. We had 5 freshmen that had started year before returning, and that's always big when you have younger underclassmen coming back. And I knew we had a good, solid junior class. I knew we had a couple seniors. I just wasn't sure much about the freshmen that came in. So I knew we had the tools, and I've been around some pretty good softball over the years, and I knew we had the tools and the ability to have a really good season.
All right. Now, we're going to be talking again with Matt on our Star of the Game program in about half an hour or so. So we've asked him to just kind of hang around a little bit, and we'll talk to one of his players that won the Star of the Game as well. So we'll give you a short break and, try maybe one of these beautiful drinks that Nick's, and then we'll have you on a little bit later on, okay?
All right, sounds great.
All right, we'll take a break. We're going to talk a little baseball right after this here on the Epifano Sports Network and the Student Athlete Awards program. All right, we're back here now on the Student Athlete Awards program. Ryan Hasselwood's right now. Nick Heisett. I want to call him Ryan. I keep thinking Ryan's on the softball show here. Nick Hassett's with us right now. Nick was going to be with us in the fall.
Yes, sir.
And then you went and did something stupid like, I got to go take a trip to New York City. I mean, come on. You passed that up for the McDonald's program.
No, we did.
I don't blame you. I think I'd like to go to New York City too. What did you do on that trip as far as
Lots of sightseeing and visiting like the 9/11 memorial and seeing a bunch of like monuments there, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of walking.
was there a particular type of class that put that on, or?
So it's the junior and senior trip.
Oh, okay.
So, it's supposed to be a government type trip, like if you take the government class. But
Okay.
He opens it to any juniors and seniors that want to.
So, obviously, you said you did a lot of walking stuff, but what was the thing that kind of like, wow, I'm actually seeing this thing in person?
I think being in Times Square is a totally different world. It's so many people, yet they all just know what they're doing, and it's very orderly but chaos at the same time. So it's pretty interesting.
A little bit bigger than Jamestown, right?
A lot bigger. Yeah.
I don't blame you there. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You're a junior, right?
Junior,
Okay. So you don't have graduation last night.
No, but I did go.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
All right.
I did go.
So it was a good program, I understand. So anyway, to talk about your baseball adventures, first of all, what are some of the things you've been able to accomplish on the diamond this year?
This year, as a team, we've been doing all right. We were like 14-8, I think.
Okay.
So not a bad year. I've had a pretty good year myself, I'd say. I think I have 39 hits on the year, and my average is like in the 570s, I think. So
He's been over 500. Oh, I'm just having a so-so year, It's no big deal. That's a pretty good, impressive deal there.
thank you.
When you are on the field, you're not, just shortstop?
Yeah, I primarily play shortstop, but I do pitch a lot too. So
Okay,
those are the
so-
two main spots that I play.
And I see a lot of that where the shortstop or second baseman usually pitches as well.
Yeah.
Because, you're used to that, having to
Yeah.
throw long arm and stuff like that. So that's things where you can kind of, does the coach tell you in advance, hey, Nick, I'm going to hit you on the diamond tomorrow or something like that? Or
Yeah, he'll normally let us know who's starting a day or two before. That way you kind of know where you're going to be at that day, whether it's, for me, either short or pitching that day.
Do you have a certain memory so far on the baseball diamond?
Just from any year or just this year?
This year, any year? Something that sticks out in your mind?
I think my freshman year, there was a play where I don't remember. I think we were playing Madison Plains.
Okay.
It was kind of like a diving play up the middle that I made. That was pretty fun, but it was more funnier because of the second baseman. He on our team, he didn't think I was getting to it, and then he started laughing because he realized that after that I got to it. That just sticks out to me.
Tell us a little bit about your academics. Obviously, you were involved with the government class and stuff like that. What are some of the other things you're involved with?
I'm in NHS. I'm in Service Club, which are both like kind of giving back to the community. You do service hours for both.
Okay.
I'm in the Green Club, which has to do with like recycling type of stuff.
Oh, okay.
But I do a lot of service hours around the community. My grades are pretty good, I would say.
I know that a lot of kids I've talked to are part of that Green Club that you guys
Yeah.
talk about. And again, it's good to offer your services and to get back time to the community and things like that. Have you decided anything on college yet? I know you're only a junior, but have you started thinking about college?
Yeah, I mean, I've started looking some at, I've visited two schools. I visited Ohio University and Ohio Northern.
Okay.
And just kind of more looking at the academics right now. I think I want to study civil engineering.
Really?
Yeah.
Another engineer. I'm telling you, it's just unbelievable. That or IT. That's the two main. I've heard all and nursing. That's the three so far of all the kids I've talked to.
Yeah.
That's the thing they're looking at. Do you plan on doing any sports when you go to college?
I'm not sure yet. If I do, I would play baseball, but I'm not sure if I will or not yet. Kind of undecided right now.
I know you're a pretty good soccer player as well. Obviously, we named you in the
you.
fall sports and stuff like that. you got another year ahead of you. Have you had a chance to even think about soccer yet, or it's like, I'm just got to concentrate on baseball?
I've been more focused on baseball.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm not entirely sure if I'm playing soccer again next year.
Oh, really?
I might try and golf next year.
Golf?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Obviously, that brings up my next question, are you anything in particular that you're going to do during the summer?
I play summer baseball.
Okay, so where do you play?
I play for a team called the Dayton Sluggers. We play primarily around like Cincinnati, Columbus. We go to Indiana, Kentucky.
Oh, you do a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
my goodness.
Every weekend in the summer.
Okay, so Mom and Dad, get the car warmed up. We're going tripping all weekend. I can see that. Well, hey, that's a good way for you to continue to learn your skills as far as baseball and things like that. You never know. It helps you train in things in life as well.
Yes, sir.
So congratulations. We're going to talk to your coach here in just a few seconds about what his efforts are. But again, second-time winner this year. And congratulations winning the Spring Sports Student Athlete Award winner.
Thank you, sir.
All right. We'll be back right after this here on the Epifano Sports Network. All right, back here now. Our final guest for this segment of the program is John Mark Brooks.
Yes, sir.
You got two first names, sir.
Yes, sir.
What was Mom and Dad thinking when that happened?
Well, they're church folk, and so John Mark in the Bible actually wrote the book of Mark.
Yeah.
And so, my parents were pastors, missionaries in the family, all that stuff. So
really,
yeah, my dad's name is Mark as well, so they gave me a little bit of originality with John Mark.
Okay.
It is JOH and hyphen MARC, so it is just one name.
Yes.
I don't have a middle name technically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where was the missionaries at?
Russia.
Really?
Romania. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are they still there?
Not there anymore. No.
How many years were they serving?
I don't even know. My uncle and aunt, so I'm not sure exactly. But my grandparents also, they lived in Kentucky.
Okay.
My grandfather was a senator down there and a pastor, and so he did a lot of missionary work overseas and went there quite a bit. They adopted children from over there, so it's pretty cool.
So did you get a chance to be overseas, or everything was here in America?
I did not.
Okay.
Yeah, everything I've done is over here. You know, my parents were pastors in Xenia.
Okay.
And they're retired now. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Like that. Like that. Tell us a little bit about how long you've been coaching baseball.
This is my 5th year.
Okay.
5th year there. We've had some great success. This year has been a wild ride, certainly. But when I came in 22, I had a son who was on the team at that point.
Oh, okay.
And so we did fairly well that year and did solid. And in 23, we did really well. Made a decent run, set some records as a school. And 24 and 25 really well as well. And this year's been again a bit of a challenge year because we're trying to figure out some of the pieces and components. It's a fairly young team.
Okay.
Only 2 seniors on the team right now. So,
really?
Yeah.
Wow. So you got a lot to look forward to for the next year or so.
I think so. I think the future is super bright. In fact, I think next year is going to be a really incredible year. I think the years after that are going to be unbelievable. So we'll see. I do have a younger son that's coming here before too awful long.
Oh my goodness!
So I've said before I'm committed to be here till 2031, and that's when he would start playing college baseball. So
okay.
I've got one playing college baseball at OU right now.
Really?
And then also this 13-year-old will be playing college baseball. I'm assuming so.
Oh wow! That's pretty impressive. Hopefully you get to coach both your sons then. That'd be good.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping they keep me under contract long enough to do that. So.
I know what you mean. when you look at this team, you look at guys like Nick.
Yeah.
He's a very valuable part of your team and stuff like that. Just a little bit about him.
Nick is, well, since Nick was a freshman, when I first saw him in the open fields, I knew immediately Nick was our guy. Since he was a freshman, he was our starting shortstop. So, that's kind of your general of the team. And the reality is Nick is not just a good baseball player. Nick's like having a fifth coach. And that's not even me hyping him up. That's the truth. There are some times where I actually have to tell him, stop coaching, we'll coach, because he is such a coach.
Yeah.
If there's ever a kid that I have been around that will coach after he's done playing, it's Nick.
Okay.
And that makes me as proud as anything, because the reality is I'm more interested in creating coaches than I am college athletes or professional athletes, because this keeps the game going more so than just being a player.
And the thing is, you're not only just teaching him how to coach, you're also, hopefully, as like most coaches are, you're teaching him about life and things like that, making good decisions and so forth.
Certainly hope so. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the plan. We want them to be better men than athletes, and that's a big goal for us. A lot of what we try and teach them is about psychological things, and how to have a good, strong mental approach to life, as opposed to just a baseball game or whatever. This is about a life thing. And baseball, softball, those are very much life lesson type of games. Okay. We tell them all the time that the whole purpose of or at least the goal in softball and baseball is to get home safely.
Yeah.
Well, in life, it's just to get home safely. That's what your parents want. That's what you should want as well. So.
Okay. Well, great. Well, John Mark Brooks, nice to meet you.
Pleasure, sir.
I think it's the first time we've had you on the show.
Yes, sir.
Who knows? Maybe we'll have your son on in a couple of years.
Maybe. You never know.
You never know. But congratulations, and
you.
wish you the best of luck during the off season.
Thank
Do you
you.
coach any other sports or?
No, sir. I just a contractor, do construction work.
Oh, okay. So you're not even teaching in the school system.
No, sir.
All right. Well, that's all right. I mean, there's been some good coaches that have worked in the vocational area
This is true.
that can share their experience with the kids, and that's a good thing.
That's true. I have an athlete that was one of my baseball players that's currently working for me now. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us. Appreciate
you.
that.
Appreciate you.
And with that, we're going to wrap up show number 2. We, of course, will take just a few short minutes, and then we're going to do our Star of the Game show. We'll start that in about 10 minutes or so we hope you stay with us for that. Until we're back then, for the Epifano Sports Network, I'm Randy Young. Thanks for joining us.